guys, it's Mira. Welcome to my video again. I know it's been a while. I did say I would do weekly video updates, but I had essays to do. Would I have realistically done a video during it? Yes, but I spent those time on TikTok. But here we are. We're back to the grind. And I was gonna do like a spring fashion forecast, but it's too late now. So I thought instead of just doing all the trend that's going on now, I would add some item that you can add to your wish list from brands that are smaller that you might not heard of. And I'm not encouraging everyone to buy trends that are happening. I'm saying if you're looking to invest in nicer pieces that are also trendy right now, these are my recommendation. But I really think you should double think before buying something that's trendy, because we are all very vulnerable to influence, and you might only like it now and think it's chuggy a few months later, and don't blame that on me. Please don't run to these recommendations. So the first one I want to talk about is slouchy boots. I feel we've had it with boots. We had riding boots, fry boots, cowboy boots, black knee-high boots, and now it's slouchy boots turn. It's the boots of the season. I actually love a slouchy boot. I just love the texture and the silhouette. I remember when the Givenchy boots came out and everyone was in love with it. I did not like it because I feel like it's just too stiff of a silhouette. So when slouchy boots are coming back, I was really excited. The slouchy boots that was actually in around early 2010s is mostly of suede, whereas I feel like now we're more into slouchy leather, or at least fake leather boots, which I prefer because I think suede in general is very hard to maintain. It's a lot more durable to have something leather. Also just think suede is a bit giving 2014 bohemian, and I'm just really not into the boho style. Well, I say that, watch the boho style come back and I'll be wearing their pieces. So the piece I want to recommend for this trend is technically not a slouchy boot. It's I don't know what you call it. In Chinese, it's called leg sleeve. It's like a variation of the leg warmer. It's from the brand, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's a Chinese brand that sells on Taobao, which I am aware people have trouble accessing it, but I really just want to recommend this piece. The reason I love this piece so much is because instead of buying a whole new boot, you can just buy the part of the boots where you want, and you can put it on anything. You can put it on boots that already exist, or you can put it on sneakers even. It's just very versatile, and it has a lace hem as well. Also, I like that it's kind of like a washed leather, like a vintage leather vibe, because I feel like with fake leather, a lot of time, if it's too flat, you can tell how fake it is. Whereas if they do it like a vintagey style, you're less aware of the fake texture. Next one is hot shorts. Hot shorts are back and I'm so excited. Well, I don't know, I live in Hong Kong, so it's gonna take a lot of courage for me to wear it out, but I love the look of it on girls. Hot shorts is just, it's cute, it's short. That's the whole point. You know how every season have like a staple outfit? Like I think last spring autumn was skirt with kitten heels with socks. Or a more memorable one is midi skirt with braids with bow and a baby tee. I feel like this season's staple outfit's gonna be long t-shirts or tops with a hot pants and some kind of slouchy boots or chunkier footwear. So the pieces I want to recommend for hot shorts are the IMG Ramona shorts. I actually bought it in my last Christmas haul if you want to see a try on of it. But the current it girl, Tawarayami, she wore it in multiple TikTok. It's low-waisted, it's short, it's leather, and it has little ties. I will say that if you're planning to buy this short, and I bought it on a sale, so maybe you can wait until the sale. Two is that it does come a lot smaller, so if you're gonna buy it, I'd say size up. And the next one is the by Bambi Amelia ruffle short. This one is obviously more on the girly side. I would recommend to girls that are more into ruffles and baby doll aesthetic. And another piece from By Bambi is also the Barbie mini short. The one pieces have a unique structure that is made from multiple pieces of denim and have very clear stitchings. Instead of just having it normal low-waist short, it added a piece as almost a belt. I just love clothes that look a bit more structural, and not to mention it has bow at the back. The stitching is pink, which is so cute. It went on sale recently as well. I'm not sure how often they go on sale, so if you're really interested, you can sign up for their mail. Like, you put in an email and they tell you when they go on sale. That's what I did. The only reason I didn't buy this, because again, I live in an Asian country. It's just, it takes a lot to go out with a curved hem shorts, and like because of the way it is made, it purposely will show half of your, you know, so I have the courage. Maybe one day when I move to New York, actually there are creeps everywhere. I don't think it's an Asian country's problem. If you're like me, and I'd say maybe go for the jean version, which I know is not in this trend, but also equally cute and has a bow at the back. Yeah, and the last one from this particular shop is the Sharpay short. I'd say it's very similar to the Barbie short. Well, not really, it's just both dark blue. This one's more of a sporty kind of look. It's made from softer material and it has more coverage compared to the other ones, so I would recommend this to girls who are, like I say, a bit more shy. I think the trick to looking put together isn't necessarily owning very signature colorful pieces. If you have simple pieces but have a little twist on each piece, you can look equally put together. I'd say this piece twist is just the fold over waistband and the low bow. It's like a cuter version of a spandex. Last one I want to recommend is the Cheetah hot short from Brody TM. This is definitely a lot more out there. It's not something I would wear. This is for my more wild, cool girls. Devon Lee Carson wore this. She did a very good job as pairing the cheetah print with multiple other elements. More into the maximalist, colorful look. I recommend this short to you. I love that it uses like fake fur. I feel like cheetah print can be done badly. Just look a bit more well made and give it a bit more structure. The next one is leopard slash cheetah slash jaguar print. Cheetah, leopard, and jaguar print are different. I don't think it matters much if you're just buying two clothes, but if you're like a total animal enthusiastic, thought you might be happy to know that. Yeah, I don't know what to say about this. I do think we need to be really careful when buying pieces from this trend, particularly because we used to make fun of millennials that wear cheetah print, or like maybe even older, like our moms when they're younger, they will wear cheetah print. But we're actually not much better than they are. Like, we think we're now, but in a few years I feel we're gonna look back and be like, why was I wearing that? I'd recommend looking for vintage items. So I personally would go for leopard prints more. I just feel like cheetah print is very out there for me. Pieces I would recommend for this trend other than vintage piece is the Bella Venice cheetah tank set. Also, I've never seen this piece in real life, so I'm just based on what I'm seeing online. If you got the piece and don't like it, do not come for me. I think it's a very cool set. Definitely can see girls clubbing with it. I do have a blue version, but I'm not really a color person. I just like how tiny it is. It's like a very slinky, tiny set. I'm not sure how much coverage it's gonna give you. I know you can wear safety shorts, but I hate if people can see my safety short. It feels still like flashing them even though they're not seeing anything. Does that make sense? And the next one is the relaxation part, the sit dress. This dress has both a long and short version. I've talked about the long version on my channel. I absolutely love this dress just because it's a bias cut. I think I talked about it before, but bias cut is the way of cutting silk diagonally. It allows the natural weaving of the fabric to cling to your body. So instead of making darts that give space for like your chest, the dress cling onto it naturally, and it's just really flattering. I saw it on Depop without trying it on, and I was so scared to buy the dress because I've never spent that much money on a clothes, let alone something I didn't try on. But the moment I put on it, I was like, wow, this is actually the best purchase I've made. The brown spots on the dress, you don't even have to wear a bra because it kind of blends in, even though it's a bit see-through. The last item for this category is the Vivienne Westwood Belle Heart Frame Faux Fur Purse. Yeah, and I love the faux fur. I love that it's a heart shape. It's so cute, and I really want a bag in general from Vivienne Westwood. I feel like they're just a staple. You have to have something from them. Well, you don't really have to have anything actually. So cute. Also, I'm watching Nana right now. I know I'm really late to the game, and they are just flexing their Vivienne Westwood, and I'm starting to want a lighter from them. It's like £80, and there's no reason for a lighter to look like that. Anyways, if you have some money that you want to invest in a mid-range bag and you're loving this trend right now, definitely check out this bag. Okay, the next one is leather hobo bag. Like I say, fashion cycle, we literally went from the tiniest bag to mid-size bag to now the biggest bag possible. I wanted a mid-size bag in Christmas, but instead I got this. I guess I'm just ahead of my time, but this is the Slouchy hobo bag. I feel like you've definitely seen it right now. It's nothing special. Also doesn't have a brand, but I can link it below. I just love the silhouette. Like I say, I think the key to looking put together is not having extravagant pieces, but having pieces with great detail. So this bag's detail would be its slouchy silhouette. Before this, I don't have any shoulder bags. All I have is like a backpack, and honestly, I think it's just a bit embarrassing right now for me to walk around with backpacks. It's just not really it, girl. I don't think anyone in uni cares. If I do get a job one day, ideally, no. But if I did, unfortunately, have to labor, I can see this also work and going to job. I will say it's a lot more annoying carrying a bag this size than a little tiny shoulder bag, but you win and you lose. The only specific bag I want to recommend for this trend is the Givenchy Vogue bag. I am aware of the insane price tag, but this is just like an inspiration. I'm sure there's a lot of brands doing very similar style to this. I just really like the simplicity of this bag with its add-on buckle. I think it's just a nice little touch. They also come in a smaller version, but that's not the point of this video. Next one is balloon and bubble hem. We've seen it everyone. Midi skirt, trousers, tops, just everything they can make a bubble hem, they've made a bubble hem. Along with cheetah print, I'd say we should be more careful in investing in this trend because of how overdone it is and how we're easily influenced to believe that this is what we want. So just think about it, like in a few years, are you still gonna wear this if no one else is wearing it? If you are, I think definitely go for it. It's a very cute design. It adds a little fun touch to something that's originally a bit basic. The pieces I want to recommend for this trend is the Peachy Dan Deborah dress. I've talked about this dress in my wish list, so I'm not gonna say too much, but I just think it can be styled in many ways. I just love dresses because you can put it on without styling an outfit and still look put together, especially a dress that's so fun. And the next one is the JC the Label Bloom pants. Honestly, at first glance, this piece looked like a skirt, but I love the color. It's a very subtle spring color, and also I love the little detailed ruffle right along the waistband. Also, I thought it was so funny the way model posed in the squat to show you that it's actually a trouser, not a skirt. Last one on this trend is the Off Planet Earth Betty skirt. The reason I recommend their skirt is that they use a denim fabric, which I haven't seen much of. Just check out their brand in general. It's a very cute small business that started in London, I believe. The next one is utility belt. It's not really just utility belt. I think chunky white belt in general has been trending. Susie Lola has talked about utility belt quite early. I think very fits her style. At the time, I wasn't too into it just because I feel it has nothing to do with my style. But I've seen some brands playing with it. I used to think utility belt can be only like a very vintage look. I think it's a great accessory to what is a already simple outfit. Like you can be wearing trouser, tank top, but suddenly with a cool belt, you're like the next Bella Hadid. So some of the utility belts just have a lot of pocket on them and stuff. So it's not just for aesthetic, but it's actually practical. The piece I want to recommend is the Paulina belt from Paloma Wool. I think their belt has a more classy, chic look. If you are someone that's more minimal and chic, I would recommend this. I just love the silhouette. I don't know if you guys remember the skirt over trousers trend. It's almost like that, I feel like, because it flares out. And I think there are models styling it over like a tight knit dress, and I just love the look. It adds something heavy and structural over something that's very soft. Okay, next one is actually my favorite. I would say I prefer this over the Paloma Wool one. I hate to play favorites, but it's the JC the Label Jolene belt. Funny because I don't own any of these things I'm talking about rather than the realization paw dress, so I'm really just imagining how it looks like. But in my head, this would be my favorite to style. I talked about it in my autumn winter trend that silver is back. I love silver clothing accessory because unfortunately silver jewelry just doesn't suit my skin tone. Like there's a reason Indian housewives are the biggest gold owners. You can really tell the designer put a lot of effort into every tiny detail, like the back is a curved hem. It has a little heart on it. Such a small ad, but because of the heart, I feel like I just have to have this belt. It's also show that you can clip anything you like on belts. I love clipping key rings. I just love the little heart. And that is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I can't promise anything right now. Try my best to upload more often, but once exam finish, I promise I'll be uploading so much that you guys are gonna be sick of seeing me. So if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, share, do everything you can, and I'll see you guys soon. Thank you.